All right. Hello, everyone. It's Kiki Strickland, the matchmaker and dating coach. And I wanted to talk with you today about dating reality shows. I've been a matchmaker and a dating coach since 2005 when I started my company. And I was in EBONY Magazine in 2014. And that is when I started receiving requests for interviews from different production companies that were doing dating shows, not for me to be a contestant on the show, but to actually be a host or somehow assist with the production of the show, either providing them with clients that might want to be on the show as I don't want to call it a contestant, but really it is like that. We'll talk about that in a minute. So I have interviewed with companies in London and California, and even OWN had talked with me about at one point to do a Christian dating reality show for them. And ultimately they decided not to, much to my sadness, but all things happen in the right time. But anyway, so I just wanted to give my little background on that, because I know there's a lot of so-called coaches out there now who are trying to give advice. And every day it seems like a new one pops up on YouTube. And we don't know what their qualifications are. We don't know if they have any training. So I always try to give my qualifications first. Not only do I have my bachelor's degree in communications, I also have 3 coaching certifications, as well as many years experience working with singles as a matchmaker and dating coach. So the question we are covering today is, should you apply to be on a dating reality show to find love? And can you really find love on a dating reality show? So while I would do a dating reality show as a host or helping them in some capacity as a dating coach and matchmaker, for you as the contestant, I would say no. I do not recommend. And those of you that are truly seeking to improve your love life in the traditional sense, to go on one of those shows. And I like some of the shows. I watch them because they're entertainment, and that's what they're designed to be, entertainment. You gotta realize television is entertainment, and that's what it's for. And ratings money, I should say, runs the whole television universe. So if there is a show, you have to realize that getting ratings is their number one goal. It's not to help you find love. But can it happen? Yes, I'm sure that there are some couples that have stayed together, resulted from being on the show, and that's great. I believe you can really find love anywhere at any time. So that would include on a show. But in general, as you have probably seen, if you do watch these shows, usually couples don't really truly result out of these shows. It's okay to try it for a while. It doesn't work out, they go their separate ways. I was really rooting for Ready to Love, because it seemed like they were getting some quality singles, ready to mingle and ready to find the right person. And I believe maybe 2 or 3 of the couples are still together from the 6 or 7. How many seasons has it been? I think there's some questions about how many seasons they've been Ready to Love. But out of the 6 seasons, I think there are 2 couples that are still together, and we hope that they continue. But one of the reasons why you don't want to go on one of those shows is because unless you have a business you're trying to promote, or unless you want to be an actor, it usually has the reversed effect, I think, of what you actually desire. Now you have everybody in your business. If you don't have a thick skin, a tough skin, then you might get your feelings hurt. You might actually get a little depressed. A few of the cast mates from some of the shows have talked about how they wish they had not done it. And if they had known that people were going to come for them and people were going to be talking so badly about them, they would never have agreed to be on a show. So you have to, you yourself may have said something about somebody on one of these shows. It is something that we do. We sit there and we pick apart why we think that person is single and what we think of their appearance and what they said about this. So as part for the course, that's what these shows give you, drama. And the more drama that is brought, the more people watch. So you don't want yourself to be caught up in a fabricated dramatic storyline, because this is your real life. And if you want to date people after the show, unless you behaved perfectly in it, you actually might find that your chances on meeting the one might be slimmer than they were before you went on the show. I'm sure there are some gentlemen who might have had their chances increase since they've been on the show, depending upon how they came off on the show. But yeah, I have not been surprised that a lot of the castmates are saying now that they've had to get counseling after being on a show like these, because they didn't realize how much of a hit their reputation was going to take, or how many people were going to suddenly have a negative view of them or opinion about them. So they're great to watch. Watch them all you want, laugh, root for certain couples. But if you yourself are looking for love, I would say don't apply. Now, there might in the future be a show that I recommend that maybe might be better to try. But at this point, I would say no, pass on that. I cannot stand the Bachelor franchise, because that whole concept of one person kissing on multiple people within the same week is just crazy to me. And we would never, ever accept that kind of situation in real life. So why would we do it on a show? And I don't know, I of course don't know all the shows that are out there. And to be honest, there are lots of shows in production at any time that don't make it onto the screen, that don't actually get picked up, as a series for television. But we'll see what else comes out in the near future that may change my opinion of this. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below in the comment section, and I'll try to take a look at them at some point. You can always go to my website at kikistrickland.com. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.